There we go. I was like, uh-oh. Not everything is set up. Uh-oh, but we're fine. Yep, 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 yep. Alright. Let's finish setting up this YouTube stuff and then we'll get right into it. I think I'll put 2 hours in. Where the heck is where is the nonsense that I'm looking for? I guess we defend. I don't know. What else am I gonna do here? What else is somebody supposed to do here? I don't know. Uh, Interesting thought. The deuce of spades doesn't really matter, but like maybe if I tell myself it matters. I mean, can't fold, but don't want to be in the spot. Check. Check. Probably just full turn. Like, not like I have like a frustrator that really means anything, you know? Doesn't particularly mean anything. And then when everything's set up here, we'll be good to go on this front. Okay. Put this here, put this here. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. Where are we at? OBS, where are we at? Okay, we're just waiting on the okay. Fantastic. Sounded everything set up. Didn't screw any of that nonsense up. Nice, okay. Okay. Feel like sounds a little quiet for me. Turn it up a little bit. Blast somebody's ears off. Like turn it up and someone's like, ah! Alright. Need to move this over here. Okay. Officially, everything is set up. Went a little bit of a downswing recently. Like 4 buy-ins, so it's not the end of the world. Not obviously pumped about it. Not like sitting here like, oh yeah, woohoo, look at me, I'm down 4 buy-ins. What a time to be alive. But that is the truth of the matter. You're going to downswing at some point. You can upswing your entire life. That'd be cool though. Imagine you just like upswing, you never lose ever. Oh man, 3 bad. Wouldn't that be so cool? Somehow I'm 5-man rig belling. Hopefully this is a fish. Another reg sits right here and be sad. This 6-man reg belling this table just having a laugh, mate. Having an absolute laugh. Alright, I don't know. This guy's sitting on 20 big blinds, probably a wreck. Alright, Pat, let's go sit at a table. Maybe I'm not freezing cold out. I forget. If we're gonna sit around and wait, like go over here. Looks like I'm crushing. Yeah, yeah, I'm crushing. Man. Just look off center a little bit. No, it's just so that. Oops. Now it's off center. Oh no, I screwed it. Okay. Yeah, it's just there's a chin on the bottom of my tables. Has there always been a chin? Wait, what if I? Yeah, there's a chin there. Wait, how long has that chin been there? Wait a minute. Oh my god, there's a chin right here. Huh. Confused. Has it always been there and I've just like not noticed? Because it's to extend tables, right? But like I don't want to. Oh, resize this table. What in the world? That is so wild to me. I've never noticed that before. That has to be new. There's no way there's just like a chin and I haven't noticed it the entire time. Huh. Over here we base your suit. Probably gonna be 3-betting a rec opening button. I would assume that is the case. if like Rec wants to open button this year, that would particularly help. I don't know if he jams. I guess I call. Kind of sad, but whatever. There's a straddle, so he ice a little bit bigger, and now this guy off 20 big blinds is here, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What are you supposed to do with this information? Also, could we play a little faster? I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know. I just quarter, I guess. Like, what else am I gonna do here? I don't know. This guy's so shallow. Like, I don't. Okay. Hopefully, I have the best hand. Wow. 20 big ones. He just first hand is ace king. He just doesn't 3-bet. Just okay. Let's hope we win. And, like, what in the world is going on today? I don't know, man. I win. Yeah. Woo. I'm crushing. I don't. How do we not just get it in pre? And I'm just like, and then I lose whatever. Uh, Recreational, bit of station. Don't want to bet this too often. I do like the fact that we bet backdoor. I think the hard combo we're gonna want to check pure. Okay, I don't. It's really large size. I have so many hands. I have so much queen X. I have so many diamonds. I have so much to continue there. I don't know if I want to continue everything to P75 there. We're gonna loose open. Well, I guess I don't lose. I want to like, cause I think cutoff's like king deuce, something like that. We're three betting here. Let's check. Let's check Rex BFRs. They're not too crazy. Okay. Ooh, easily. This guy's pounded chips in. Small sample size, but yeah, he's pounded chips in. What else do I have a hand? Oh, I have a hand over here. We've opened king three suited under the gun and went four ways and 10-10-5. Uh, so I don't, how am I supposed to bet this board? You just lose? Like, I don't know. This guy's got 70% VPIP, 45, and this guy's randomly flatting MP. What, I don't know. Get me out, man. I don't want to be in this hand. Over here, by the way, on this, like, oh, I always screw up this table. Excuse me. I need to. Okay. Four bet. Okay. I screw up this table. I don't know exactly where. It's supposed to be like here. How's this look? No, it's supposed to be down a little bit. Like this, maybe. Yeah, that looks right. All right. We don't watch this table very often, guys. It's just a table I have an extra table when things hit the fan. Oh, man, I don't know if I three. All right, well, the extra table's coming into play. I don't know if I three-handed. That's boring. Just rank battle three-handed. Like, what is this nonsense? It's not any interesting. Do I want to three bet this young man that is going to four bet really? Why not particularly? Over here, kind of played like a little bit nitty. I expected a lot of turn bets from Jack X and stuff, so like we didn't check raise. So I'm just gonna bet, and like I'm at the fold. I mean, he only has threes at this point. I mean, I guess he could have ace king actually. Check. Turn is interesting. I'll give you that. Turn is interesting. I'll give you that. Call diamond. Ace is probably not good, so. Uh, so like we could have kings. Probably should have bet kings. Should have bet queens. Should have bet 8-9. Should have bet 9. How big do I want to raise here? I feel like that's a jam. I think I just want to raise like, and then what do I do if he raises? Is there a way for me to like? So we're gonna raise small, yeah, because this might induce. If he's full house, okay. But like I don't even know how he gets here with a full house. Kings only? I'm trying to induce bluffs, so if he jams us the call, and if he has full house, we have full house. Like, he's trying to induce. Is what it is. Can't really do anything about that, unfortunately. Up here, we just got it in Queens versus 8. King 8. This guy was short. We got it in pre, and it was like, ah, okay. And then he just banked, and we're set. It's not really much else you can do out of that. I don't know. Over here, opening ace 10 suited. We have a 3-bet to buy recreational. How often is 3-bet? Why has the button just? Why has the big blind just? Why has any of these words in my head kind of happened? I mean, we're gonna call here. I don't really want to 4-bet the recreational. I don't think that's over stabbing here. So. So we're gonna call flop. We're gonna call turn, and hopefully the rest down. Wow, that's a big size. Is what's the benefit to jamming? There isn't any. I guess the benefit to jamming is that if we call and he jams turn, I don't know if we're getting the right price. The benefit to jamming is, yeah. I mean that's the only thing we're worried about, right? We'll check. Oh, if he jams at the fold, which is so ridiculous. But he really shouldn't jam, right? I mean, yeah, this is the number one thing. I think we're just crushed here. I think I'm just gonna let it go. Obviously unfortunate, but this guy's not 3-betting very often, and he just overbet on ace king blah blah blah. So whatever. Probably would have lost the stack. So I don't know. It feels weird not to just jam your flush draws in there, but like at the same time, like we're just dead, right? Like he just has ace king a bunch, which means we're 30%. We're not even 30% on the turn. We're even worse than that. On the turn, like we're not trying to hit tens or anything, and we're not trying. It's literally just like 20% on a turn, right? Like, what was he bluffing? Like, is he gonna jam? I mean, I guess the problem is if he jams Queen Jack of Diamonds, we're very sad. I just don't think he's doing that. Like, he piece it like 3-bet, and then into multiple people he P75. It's very hard for me to believe this is some like semi bluff or even bluffs in general. I think it's good. Obviously, like we were happy with the flop, and then like breaking out's not great. And obviously, like if he's ever going super crazy there with like Queen Jack of Diamonds or 8-9 of Diamonds or something, like it's obviously terrible. But I just don't think that's really likely. Like he's not 3-betting very often. His PFR is 10%, and then he P75'd into multiple people on Ace King Brick, and then he just overbet ship turn. Like I don't know, is there people are really doing that with Queen Jack of Diamonds? I don't think so. So I think it's the right decision. I just don't believe people are sophisticated enough in these spots. I don't even know if that's the right terminology. But whipping queens, the cutoff is flatted here again. What a strange individual, I'll tell you. Strange, strange, strange. What is this flop? This is not reasonable. Not reasonable. Not reasonable. We'll just quarter here, but this is not reasonable. I'm getting led into. Boy, getting led into here would suck. Multi-way. We're getting led into. Like, I just no heart. Just, oh, I knew this was gonna happen. It just felt like fish are gonna leave here so often, dude. But it's like, oh, we don't want anyone to check. obviously the better turn here is a 5 or a deuce. It's actually pretty shoot. No, he should be leading a lot of like hard X nonsense. Man, if he goes really big, I want to fold. Well, just making super nit folds for people with 70% VPIPs, but like I don't know, man. I mean, call on the board if I don't make a full house on the river. Like I just fold and be sad. Like he just leads flushes here, right? Like in multi-way, like people are stink. They just lead their value here. It's ridiculous. What do I beat? I beat 6-7. I beat 1x hard hands that people just don't have because they don't have enough talent. He's gonna what, bet 50? Or he's gonna jam? I wonder which one is more likely. There's no bluffs in this line, man. There's not. It literally just has a flush. It's like I don't know, man. It's never a fucking bluff here. Yeah. Ah, man, dude. Why do I keep being put in hell by huge whales? It's like I don't know. If I like, at least have a heart. The problem is I also lose to 8x. Like, does it jam 8x? No. So he starts becoming super hard heavy, and we don't have any heart blockers. And like, do people jam 6-7 here? No. People just call their draws and stuff here. They don't lead P60 and they just start slamming turns. Oh man, it looks like such a nit, but people don't do this stuff, man. They just don't. I think they're just making good discipline laydowns, and we'll have to live with anything outside of that. As sad as it may be. I don't know. Like, the way pool tendency plays is like people aren't particularly super buffy in a lot of these spots, especially multi-way. So like, I just don't think you need to overextend yourself. Like, it's so nitty, but I just feel like you just need to make the discipline laydowns and move on. Like, there's so much money to be made. People have such stations. Okay, guess where I swing? I don't, this limp is crazy. Okay. What? Okay. What? But so many questions at it. Okay, opening ace queen off under the gun. We've been flattened by MP. How does this guy free bet? I mean, is this a jam? I mean, it has to be a jam, right? This guy has ace king plus. He has ace king plus. There's so much money, dead money here. I don't know, man. I mean, this guy's nuts. He's nuts. I don't like the idea of getting ace queen off in for 80 bigs, but like, I don't know. What else am I gonna do? Yeah, well, we're 20%. Yep. What a joke, man. This guy's flat just cost me 80 bigs. I don't know. What else am I gonna do though? Like, this is. What else am I gonna do? There's 700 big blinds of dead money in there. I don't. Man. 10. No. The guy, again, ace king, ace queen. The guy king queen offsuit. Just what? I don't know. What else am I gonna? I don't know. I don't know. There's so much dead money. I don't know. What am I gonna call? I'm not gonna call. Go 17 ways to the flop. I don't know. People always just have it though. They just always have it, dude. It's a 3 bet. It's not even a 4 bet. I'm like, it's just standard. I don't know. What else am I gonna do? Just gonna fuming. Okay, just do bet 8-7 suited versus. Probably just gonna get slammed on here a lot, but we're playing as recreational. Just put them in spots they don't want to be in. I mean, we're mid-clicked, so I don't know. We'll call, see if we can make a hand. Like, he just has aces, so maybe we can crack aces here. Nope. Alright. Check fold. Check fold. Oh, wow, I have the nuts. Okay. No, no, no. What else am I gonna do? I get like you're getting 40 billion to one here, getting 4 bets. I'm in position. It feels like, yeah, no, maybe I'm overcalling. I don't. Just a second there, I thought it was overfolding. How do you flat here with this guy in the small blind? This is so bad. What this is. And now I'm like, I'm just gonna quarter here and hopefully get this guy out of the way. And I don't know. Hopefully I'm in position versus this moron. I mean, I can't check this board, but he has so much Jack X here. It's ridiculous. I guess Queen Jack Jack 10. Yeah, so just bank Jack X on. I mean, I can't bluff here. Repeat 5. This isn't good for my range. This is good for small blind range. I can't bluff here multi-way. Goodness, how? Like, I just not making hands? I don't know. What, like, how am I going to bluff here multi-way? Every single pot seems to be multi-way, and I seem to brick every single pot. I don't. Because he has all the nines, he has all the ace-5. Like, I don't know, man. He has all this junk. I mean, he probably still has jacks, these stupid nits, man. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, this is never a bluff into this guy. Like, this is just like king to, oh, this guy's a bluff of some sort. By bluff, I mean, like, he has, like, 9-10 or some bullshit. But he's bet a big blind. He's got 12 back. Come on. Seriously? Oh my god, it's so disgusting. This is the only time where, like, yeah, just gross. This is the only time where this sucks, right? Where they both have draws. But also, what's the likelihood of that? Like, not likely at all. And you don't want to, barrel into 3 people. Like, I don't want to bluff into a bunch of people there. Especially this guy playing off 40 big blinds, just like playing any 2 cards. This is loose. Yeah, this is poor, but whatever. Isoming the under the gun limp from some fish. Probably going to get 3-bet here a lot. We just have to defend, and then be like, ah. I don't know. I mean, I'm at P60 here, but I don't want a P60 multi-way, so this would just be a quarter. What's a quarter? Quarter's like this. Quarter is like this. I mean, I don't have sixes, but well, I guess I have sixes, but I have all the nutted hands, and like, how is this just like an impossible turn for me to bluff, and it just went call. Like, so frustrating. And like, now I'm blocking bluffs, so I just lose. Like, I don't know. Why would I bluff here? Like, I block Queen Jack or whatever, but I got this guy lipping up. Yeah. I keep forgetting to top ranges. Like, there's no way it's a bluff. There's no way this guy's P75ing into multiple people, you know? Really can't make hands right now. Just doesn't feel like right, honestly. Which is so strange, because, like, what kind of questioning on the month? And I feel like, I feel. I mean, we're mid-clicked, so I don't know. I feel lackluster for the last couple days. I think I'm overcalling, so like I'm trying to make a major adjustment, but at the same time, it's like, is everyone? Am I just getting bluffed out of my socks every hand? Like, I don't think so. It could be. Defending a 3-bet. Huge size? Jeez Louise. What do you mean huge size? How is this possible? Check with that. Okay. Get some king queen off here, no problem, no problem. P60 this flop. Gonna bluff a lot of turns. Try to get his 9-5x to fold here a lot. Obviously, we'd be valuing the exact same way. Yeah, it's easy. What happened here? How's the spot 11 big blinds? Oh, he limped. Okay. P6. I'm gonna bet this board's gotta be big, so. I would P40 this turn. With a lot of my hands, like 2 pairs and stuff. What do I check? I mean, I don't really get much to fold. I guess we check. It's not jack. I can't think it's a check here. We call and then like lead clubs maybe. Oh well. I don't really think there's any other way I want to play his hand. Like, what would I ship it? What's his VPIP? 60? Nah, I'm not gonna like that looks like nonsense, but like we'd have to give him the full 10x at some frequency. Yeah. That bluff to work. We'd have to give him the full 10x at some frequency, and I don't think that's happening. What an annoying. Just keep wrecking. I don't know. I don't think. I don't know. Check on turn is interesting. Like I don't really know if I want to. Just go 3-bet 0. Okay. And 4-bet, but this guy's not 3-betting ever. Not gonna punt. Let's go check. Oh, no, there's no other tables right now. I'm looking at every table. That's 50 and 100 and all. Okay. I was trying to see like if there's any merit, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe it's considered over here. Oh, I'm gonna say I don't think I ever want to bluff this guy. This guy just seems to be donking off. So like I think our good hands were gonna check here. Do block a lot of. That's such a easy. I was gonna say do block a lot of Jack X. How much value bet here? People like I was thinking about calling a lot of rivers. So. If he raises, I mean, what do I do? He says nonsense. That's also this check fold just makes it like super likely that our ace queen play was good because this guy doesn't to be bluffing rivers. Because like let's say he has like 5x misses and stuff, like you're gonna want to bluff that the ace because a lot of the time I'm gonna have Jack X here a lot and stuff. Where am I going to? I guess we're going to here. Do we ever want to check here? No, I kind of want to fold out this guy's like king eyes, ace eyes over here. Get this the equity out of the way, and then start playing heads up versus big blind. I mean, I can't fold for this price, but this is a queen, like always, right? I mean, we have lots of equity versus queen. Shoot, that turn's actually pretty bad. Oh, look at this. Can I go like this? Let's see, queen, right? Let's see how good my read is. Oh, no, it's just this mini click is like, what? How do I change this guy's tag to moron? What was that? Over here, we've just c-bet and been check raised on queen 3-9. I mean, call, I guess, and brick turn and just ship it. That's not a brick turn. Like, obviously, you shouldn't have much king jack here, but that is not a brick turn. Kind of sad if he has king queen here. I want to check. No. Just like this. My queen jack, my king queens, my. So he has 3s or 9s, right? just has 3s or 9s, right? King Queen doesn't do this, right? I mean, Queen Jack does this, but just 3s or 9s, right? Check raise flop, and then what do I know this player at all, man? It's always 3s or 9s, isn't it? And I've really tried hard to make a better effort to fold these spots. Or lay down. These people aren't bluffing these spots, and I keep making mistakes in these spots and overcalling, and I keep getting printed. I'm just gonna make the disciplined decision and move on and be fine. So obviously not pumps, but ski like I keep folding these spots, but like I just don't think people have bluffs. I don't know. I don't know. It just comes to the fact like how capable are people in these spots finding these bluffs, and I don't think they are. Over here, we're just c-betting a 3-bet pot. Pretty simple stuff here. I have no idea how you raise here if you're him. My king X is still gonna want to barrel. I don't know. I mean, if I like, just constantly running these spots where it's like, I don't know, what am I gonna do? I just don't have a hand. I don't know. Like I have so many better hands in these spots. I guess just running really cold. Just opening here, blind versus blind. So funny though, like how often people are just doing this bull nonsense. And like I just constantly haven't had hands recently. But we're not gonna like start overreacting and be like, oh yeah, this is such a good spot to like, you know. Everything is check suited. We'll flat a 4-bet. I don't think I'd 4-bet, a little concerning, but this is P60. This is, you know, if I'm going to bet here, it's going to be P60. Probably just like got outflop super hard again. Like I don't know. Yeah. I refuse to believe that like I just woke up the last couple days and people have solved my game and they're just like raising the crap out of me to like to my over like c-bets and my over 3-bets. I just don't believe it just randomly happened on like a Saturday. Just like bad variance, and I think people are just constantly having it. I think we're just making disciplined laydowns. I feel like I was leaking tips, just bluff catching way too much, but maybe people are bluffing that much. Hard for me to believe that's true, but hard for me to believe that's true. But you know, I mean, not possible, right? Not possible. People just be blasting randomly. They don't know what the heck they're doing, right? Or maybe they do it and they're just bluffing the crap out of me. But like, it's difficult for me to believe recreationals are just constantly bluffing the crap out of me. So I think like the problem becomes is like it's a known read that recreationals lead value. So like I'm trying to fold a lot more to leads, but maybe like it's a mistake. I don't know. I'll go over a lot of these spots later and figure out like what I think about them, but I don't really think any of them are bad, honestly. Like I think you're just riding the wave of variance. It's disappointing that answer maybe. Obviously we'd love to be printing or whatever and like stacking the shit out of people, but I don't know. Like I'm bottom in range a lot of these spots, so like am I really gonna start over compensating a spot because like I'm I'm on a downswing. Like, no, I would just continue to play the book we're playing that allowed us to be in the upswing we were in to begin with, right? Over here, we just open 7-6 suited. Recreational flats, big blind. It's defend. Okay. Good flop. It's 60. Gonna overbet a lot of turns. Gonna overbet this one specifically. Boy, I tell you something. Getting raised here would be so sad. Not to make the flush, but it's fine. We're gonna overbet a lot of hands here that aren't gonna make hands on the river, and even when we miss, it's like, you know. So. Open. This is P60s. Good board for range. Blah blah blah. I would let a turn checks with a specific hand. Don't want to overinflate. Over here we open. Just pretty easy barrel. The easy barrel. Dude, I'm gonna huge bet. I don't know this player very well. Like, unfortunate that I block 7-8, but it's like, I think I need to start building a pot for when the river breaks. It's not really a break. That makes a lot of full houses, unfortunately. 4x open? Yeah, it's go the way. I was thinking about 3-betting it with, this 4x open out of the gun. Generally is strength, unless it's just like a standard size, but I don't have anything to tell me any otherwise, so. Over here with kings, that's fun. Maybe 3-betting. This guy does like the 4-bet light, so I'll be flatting. Versus the specific opponent, we're gonna let him try to blast some spots. So this is gonna look very much like I squeeze here a lot. I squeeze here very wide, so this should get over 4-bet pretty consistently. I'd be rather surprised if we don't get 4-bet here. I think this guy's over 4-betting a lot to these squeezes. I think yeah. I mean, so like I would flat jacks and 10s here and stuff. So this will give him room to kind of go crazy. If there's an ace on the flop, I'll just be sad for the rest of the time. But I think this is a good way for me to make money in this spot. Just flat. Well, if he slapped a better hand, he slapped a better hand. I think this is a good way to let this guy just blast into me. I don't think there's any reason to let like turns scroll off. Like there's so many action killing turns. You have so many hands we get in. Probably just as aces, honestly, but getting a flop to would suck. Ace ace. Ace 10. This is why we let this guy 4-bet. Fantastic. Let's win them both now. No ace of 10, please. Been losing these ones like crazy recently. No ace of 10, please. You want to put an 8? Fine. Okay. This is why we let this guy go crazy. Just flat the 4-bet. Allow this guy to make mistakes. Capitalize. Over here. What has happened? I think I led big blind by accident. Yeah, it did too. Well, okay. I don't know. I messed up this spot. I led big blind. Whoops. Honestly, if I were him, I'd just like kind of slam a lot of hands. Boy, I screwed this spot up. Thank God it folded because I messed that spot up pretty bad. I led big blind. I was playing the 4-bet pot and I was trying to decide 4-bet or jam, and then yeah, we got in this spot. So I was like, uh-oh. So it was like I had to quickly get out of the spot I was in because I was like, oh shoot, I screwed this one up. It's really good we get that buy-in back in an 80-20. About 6 buy-ins below EV on the week, so like it's just 4x opening, so just 3-bet. I don't know, do I run it? Like do I just run this? Like is this guy, I gotta run it on this flop. What do I want? I want this size? 8, 16, 24, yeah. Math is hard. We get rebase, so let's get out of the way. We're blocking Jack 10, being Jack bluffs. Don't want to overinflate here. We don't get Queen X to fold. We don't really get called by better. We're not worried about too many rivers. Like, Ace X is obviously bad, but Ace X is obviously bad. Or set the fold. Set the fold, right? I don't think people are bluffing these spots. 4x open. I mean, it could jam, right? The proper play is jam or fold. Does this guy fold? I mean, he could fold king queen now, though, right? I think I'm gonna ship it. Could be a leak. But I think people like yeah. Yeah, top two. He's not gonna fold that. What a ridiculous river, man. What a ridiculous river. Yeah, I like it. Obviously we're not pumped with the outcome, but I like it. He's playing some big pots over here. Shouldn't get jammed on very often. Should get it's nice. Unfortunate. I like the play I made. He was top of range. Whatever. Whatever. I don't bluff here very often, so like when people are top of range, it's super unlucky that we ran into it there. Because I think the way I thought about it is like if he has queen jack, if he has king queen, like obviously top's not gonna fold, but I think there's so much. I don't know. Maybe this was an overplay, but I just thought the quarter pot was so polar that we could get like I felt like it was a queen blocking. Whatever. I assume GTO makes this play, but against real humans, I'm not sure I love it. Not sure against real humans if it's any good. It's so funny though how like you apply these concepts and like maybe you just remember them because like that's kind of how psychology works, but it really does feel like you just get slammed in these spots every time you try to like you make a play. You're like, oh, like I get the idea behind the play, right? But like I don't know. It's difficult for me to believe he has a lot of ace x there. Because like obviously his ace ten ace queen with it going obviously, but like his bare ace x is like ace king that probably should four bet and ace jack which we block. So it starts becoming like it looks he's a lot of queen x in that range. It's kind of what I'm getting at. But maybe not. Maybe he like maybe he knows I'm over jamming that spot with like blockers and stuff. Um, I would presume somebody playing off 40 big blinds at 50 NL is not that sophisticated. But nothing saying he isn't. So, well, this guy's having a hell of a time. I threw back queen jack suited and he just open ripped 100 bigs. So well, actually no, he jammed 150 bigs. So might have to take caution three betting this guy if he's just gonna slam 150 bigs, but he's probably just top of range and he's like, oh, my face king, boom. So women knows if he could stack this stupid fish, but that didn't seem to be in the cards currently. This is a clear C-bet for me. What am I gonna do on turns? What am I gonna? I should overbet turns probably. Scary turns, overbet probably. Probably should overbet scary turns. All right. I was coming up with like all these ideas in my head on what I wanted turn and rivers to look like, and it was just like, oh, none of this matters. I mean, I guess I just fold. Like I don't know. I don't want to call flat and then reopen action under the gun player, especially when our ideology is that it's over four betting, so we kind of want to punish. Three bet, three bet, three bet, three bet, three bet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna four bet this more on. Probably should though. I was wondering. We get four bet by this player. I think I'll just let this go. Yeah, snap fold minute again probably indicates we should let ace queen go to the four bets. Probably. So nitty though. You know. Like I three bet so much other nonsense and like so it's like overfolding to four bets, but this is P60. Board's terrible though. It's really good for me. I mean, it's really good for my range. Current hand, I'm not pro. I think a lot of turns are just like use the same size. Not entirely sure how that plays out. Because if he has big size, then like river, we're not getting any folds because like SBR is bad. Where do I have a hand? Absolutely nowhere. Okay. I mean, I'm literally just folding in circles, so like, I could flick the tables and you guys could just watch me fold, or you could just stay here. What's the purpose? Oh, finally, here we go. Here we go. This P60 board. We're going to bet. Do I need to bet this pure? No. Can we check actually? We're not getting enough things to fold probably. Good turn. Probably just a check back turn, honestly. Over here, by the way, I think I'm supposed to just run this. I don't really know. Like, if he has 9x, we're screwed, but like, he has flush draws and nonsense, right? Yeah. Okay. If it's 9x, he has 9x. I don't really know how else I'm supposed to play a spot. Yeah. No club, no jack or 10. Shoot. Oh well. What are you gonna do? We beat Jack 9 now. Well, this is 7-8. I think I'm supposed to ship this. Obviously, with like the ace of hearts here, but I think I'm supposed to ship this. Yeah, alright. Didn't get snapped. That's good. Probably his Jack X a lot. I don't think I get rolled by worse here. I mean, like, worse. I mean, like, better hands would already call, right? Like, full houses would have already snapped. Trips probably already snapped. Yeah. Down here is 3-bet pot, and I'm trying to induce this guy to go crazy. I don't think I should jam. It's just call. Is there any point to jam? We get ace, queen, king, queen. Shouldn't really have mentioned jack 10. Does ace, queen, king, queen fold to jam, though? We do block king, queen. We really don't lose too much, though, right? Like, how does jack 10 get here? I guess we lose the sets, right? Like, flop one, check, check. Could have 8s and 9s. I think I should jam, though. It's queen X call. This might be a punt. Alright.